Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Cancer. Now this will be for the 11th to the 17th of July 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget, it's a general reading. It is not going to suit everyone out there, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Alright, so I've pre-shuffled and shuffled a couple more times. Let's start. Cancer, what's going on with you? This one. I feel like you might be possibly getting some sort of intuitive feelings, messages, dreams, some sort of something. Maybe you're seeing synchronicities, whatever this is for you. I also feel like you're not trusting of those messages. So even if you're getting them, you're not really paying attention. You're not really trusting it. You kind of talk like, oh, you know, it's probably just my imagination, or, you know, like I'm probably, you know, doubt that's really the case. I doubt that that person's doing this or that, or, you know, you're just not trusting it. Somebody isn't working on themselves. So whether it's you because you're not paying attention, maybe you're not really growing, you're not transforming, you're not learning. And it's number 12, and which is actually funny enough, it's threes are about growth and you taking action, and it's in reverse. So you're not growing, you're not transforming because you're not listening to the messages that you're getting. You know, they're trying to help you and you're not, you're just not paying attention. I feel like you've got the Earth Fairy on the bottom, physical health, grounding and foundations, but it's in reverse. Number 27. So nines are about accomplishment and climax, and something's not being accomplished because it's in reverse. You need to let something go. So I don't know if this is affecting your health, but I feel like it might be, or it will. If this continues, you really need to do some grounding. You need to know that there isn't a firm foundation here. So that's why you need to let something go. Now, you're not even protecting your heart, protecting you. Yeah. Like when a relationship or some sort of offer comes in, and because you're not trusting your intuition, you're not protecting yourself. You're not, like, okay, if you listen to those messages or the dreams or the synchronicities or whatever, right? If you actually listen to them, they would be protecting you. That is their purpose, so that you don't get involved in situations where it's not going to, you know, be what's best for you. But instead, you're not listening to them. So you're not being protected because you're still involved in these situations, and you waste time in situations where it's not good for you. And eventually you're just going to end up getting hurt, which is part of the reason why you need to be growing from these lessons. Yeah, like I just said, you probably are having dreams. For some of you, definitely having dreams. For some of you, it's like intuition, using your discernment, paying attention to details. You need to see through their illusions as well. You've got the card, the Wise Woman of Wonderland, and I feel like it's more because, once again, it comes back to you trusting your intuition or dreams or whatever this is. And if you did, you would be this wise woman. Like, they're trying to help you. Yeah. I don't know how to... That's pretty much the message, really, so far, is that they're trying to help you. They're trying to protect you, but you're not listening. Okay, you've got the Ice Queen in reverse and the River Queen. First of all, there could be other people involved. There could be a third party because there's multiple queens. But something is not wanting to... somebody doesn't want to end something because you've got 28 and it was in reverse. So yeah, you're not taking any kind of action. You need to let something go. It's about going with the flow, but it's also about knowing when to let something go. Yeah. But as I said, I feel like for some of you, there could be a third party. Doesn't have to be sexual. Could mean family, friends, therapist, whatever. What did I say? They're trying to help you. You just need to trust these intuitive messages or dreams or whatever this is. It's number 32, 5. So this is about making a change. It's about, if you trusted, it's to help you, like, because 5's about conflict and loss and change. You need to trust. You need to trust because you need to make a change. As I said, this is not for your... It's not for you. I can't take it like these cards. There's so many cards. It's ridiculous. And I've got broken wrists. Well, I've had broken wrists, both of them. And they've never healed properly. And so I struggle with shuffling. And pain. Okay. Now, one more shuffle. There's also a lack of balance. And when I see that card... To me, it's like the Justice card. It just reminds me of that. I'll show you in 1 second. Like, okay, this is the card upright. Look how... See, it just looks like... To me, I don't know. The feeling every time I get this intuitive feeling about this card, it's just like the Justice card. As much as it's about balance, because you need to have balance, right? So scales are the same. You either... You know, if you put too much on this side, it's going to lean. It's not going to be balanced. It also works with relationships and things like that. So even, you know, when it's in reverse like it is, to me that says there's this lack of balance. There's a lack of honesty, so maybe dishonesty. There's people not taking accountability for their actions. I don't know whether you know the truth, but I just feel like there's a lack of balance, as in someone's doing something they shouldn't be because they're not both, you know, committed like you both should be. That one was in reverse. You had old car in reverse. And mirror. And remember how I said about health concerns? I mean, you might be having headaches and migraines, you know, going through some sort of illness, some sort of pain, and there's an underlying cause for that. And it's because you don't want to make a change. You're needing to make a change. Okay, so old car was in reverse, and this is number 8. This is about you taking action or having justice, doing some sort of transformation, which, as I said, it's in reverse, so you're not doing. It's like an old car, and you just, like, okay, if it's upright, right, you can fix this car. You can, you know, restore it and look after it. It's in a very exhausted looking car. It looks like it's retired. It doesn't look like it's... But, you know, somebody will look at that car and be like, oh, you know, remember when I had a car like that? Or remember those days when those cars were out there and, you know, and it was beautiful and shiny and, you know, this about the motor. And I mean, I don't know anything about cars, right? But it's... somebody will want to fix that. You know, somebody will want to treat it like it should be treated and maybe do it up, restore it, all those things. But I feel like in this case, there's nothing to restore. Like it's like a really old car that can't be fixed. And the only, you know, you learn things, over your life, you learn different things, and we all get these habits and things like that, and sometimes old habits die hard. But I just feel like you feel like an old car that can't be fixed, that isn't being loved, isn't, you've just had enough. You don't want to be restored and be driving around again. You know, you kind of at that point where you've had enough. And I feel like that's because I guess all the stress is just, you know, when we hold on to something we're not meant to, and we stress and we have anxiety and depression and, you know, whatever else, it doesn't make you feel good. It affects your stress levels, which affects your health. But you've got mirror as well. And this is about you being self-aware, seeing things clearly, facing issues, you know, doing some self-improvement. You might feel insecure. You might, you need to just love you. See what other people see, you know, that you deserve better than somebody that's doing something wrong by you. Okay, let's get some tarot. The World in reverse. You just feel like something's not done, or you're always seeking closure. You're feeling like you're stuck, you're disappointed. You know, this is the Five of Swords in reverse. This is feeling defeated and, you know, knowing that you need to shift the energy. You need to, and I feel like a Tower moment has to do with that. I feel like there's going to be a Tower moment if you're not careful. Like, you know, if you can get away from this situation, it will be a near miss. But if you're not careful, this near miss will turn into a Tower moment. At the moment, though, you're in this place of delaying the inevitable. You're resisting the change, but the universe is like, this is not good for you. You know what I mean? This situation is a toxic situation, and whether you're choosing to see it, because it's in reverse, it's still a toxic situation. You know, there could be something going on that you don't know about, or secrets, or, you know, oh, look, the devil, what a surprise. What a surprise. I mean, I'm amazed the moon hasn't come up yet. But at the same time, you need to make changes, because otherwise the universe will. The universe doesn't want these things in our lives that are not good for us. Let me pick this up. Okay, so what you want is this divine, you know, twin flame, soulmate person, right? And you're being patient, or you need to be patient. You need to put in all this hard work, and you know, you put in all this effort all the time, you know, wait, because you just hope that this is every time that it's going to be your person. There's just not. Look, 10 of Cups in reverse. You've got the 5 of Wands. You've got the Champion of Coins in reverse, where you're just being stifled and you're stuck and it's unstable, and no, you know, there's no direction, and like you need to move on and leave the past behind. And part of that is these people or person that are like this devil energy. As I said, it's like codependency, addictions. It could be sex, it could be, you know, toxic connections. You need to manifest what you want, which I don't feel is what you're doing. You need to know what it is you want. You've got to have this clear vision of what you want. You know, you might want Bob down the road, but maybe Bob down the road is not right for you. So what you need to manifest or work on manifesting is a trustworthy, a loyal, and honest person who's, I don't know, got a job. You know, be very specific when you're trying to manifest, because you need to know what it is you want. And unfortunately, Bob down the road, you might think that he's, you know, trustworthy, honest, blah, 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 but he's not in this situation, in this example, right? So he's not being honest. The universe is trying to help you. They're trying to protect you. They're trying to give you these messages that you're not trusting. For that reason, they want to protect you. And unfortunately, this Tower moment's going to be coming. You lack self-confidence, and you probably need to work on yourself and your self-love. And I just feel like you need to redirect your energy. You need to get rid of all those self-limiting beliefs and seek a new path, because this situation is toxic. Moving on. Good. That will be you accepting the change. You're ready to move on. You need to do some healing. You need to let go of something. I just worry about them making, you know, amends and wanting to come back. And just remember, the Devil card is here. It's right there in the middle. The Devil, this person is never, or people that you keep attracting is never going to be, you know, the lovers. They're never going to be this divine love for you. You need to work on why you keep attracting these kinds of people. Somebody from the past may come back. Just be very careful. And funny enough, you've got the Queen of Coin. You know, that's about self-care and working on your finances, but it's, you know, because it's in reverse, but you do need to look after yourself, because I just feel like somebody's very jealous and shallow and possessive and manipulative, you know, people, person, whatever. And I feel like for some of you, you might have, you know, got out of a situation, you were seeking closure, trying to figure out what it is you wanted, you eventually decided to accept and change and move on, but then this person comes back. And I don't know if this is the pattern that you usually have, but for some of you, it's like you moved on and then bang, this person comes back. And still, once again, they're still the devil, because this is the center. This person is still going to be the same person. You remember the past, and it's like they come back and you're like, oh, okay, you know, I remember the feelings. Oh, remember when we did this, and oh, I remember how, you know, remember when we did this, and oh, you know, I really loved you, and, you know, blah, 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 bullshit, just to sort of, you know, get to your emotions, and then you end up taking them back. But really, if you don't, like if you do, it's going to be a tower moment that's going to have to come in. You know, if you choose to go, you know what, no, I don't want to go back there, you'll be making a narrow escape, because, and I feel like that's why you've got protection. Like they're trying to tell you, do not go back there. No matter how many times you break up, do not go back there. You lack self-confidence, and that's why you need to work on that, because, and both of them are focusing on you. You know, you need to make a hasty decision to exit left, get out, because this is not good for you. Let me get a card for a outcome. Death. The Death card. This is like ending. It's over. Once again, though, you've got free will, but you know, there's going to be some sort of communication or something. You know, it's not going to make you feel good. You have anxiety, depression, you're in despair. I just feel like you've got an epiphany or clarity, or the truth has come out, something. And just be careful, because as I said, it could make you depressed, or have dark thoughts, or any of that. So I feel like for some of you, if it is actually a physical protection, just be very careful. Reach out to whoever that is. For some of you, though, it's more a death of a relationship or a death of this situation. But yeah, take as resonates for your situation. I mean, it would be good if that's the case, because you don't want to be attached to this devil energy, this toxic situation. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I will catch you with the next reading. Thanks for watching. Bye.